Today I'm going to be talking about a new AI technology that is going to shock the world shortly, but also it is going to make early investors very, very rich. So I'm going to give you kind of like the big idea of what this technology is and why it is going to blow our minds and change the world that we live in forever. So if you're excited to watch a video, why not subscribe to the channel to get more content like this? So let's get straight into it. So there's a new AI technology that is about to be released to the world that virtually no one is talking about. This is flying very low under the radar and it's basically going to revolutionize our lives in ways that we just can't imagine at the moment. So basically Elon Musk and Tesla have created a new kind of AI tech. It is basically a fully functional humanoid AI robot called Optimus. Now this robot is in the final stages of testing. Right this very minute, this Optimus AI robot is walking around factories in California gathering information, tweaking, testing, in order to basically be released into the world. And basically there's going to be a big announcement probably within the next month, 6 weeks, maybe 2, about this new physical AI robot that's going to be released. And this new project is going to be linked directly to Donald Trump's plan to completely reinvigorate the US manufacturing industry and bring manufacturing home to the US so it can become manufacturing great again. So this new technology is going to be huge, and Trump's vision of rebooting the US manufacturing industry is key to bringing this new technology, AI technology, into our consciousness. Now this Optimus AI robot is groundbreaking. It's a robot that's got very special sort of vision based technology, so you can see. So basically it can walk around and navigate objects just like you and I can. And also it learns all the time, so it can safely interact with humans and do tasks. And the beautiful thing about this AI robot is it has no emotion, doesn't get tired. The only thing it needs is to be charged. And basically when it wants to charge itself, it walks off to its charge port, charges. When it releases, it goes back to its job. And this robot is groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. It's going to blow people's minds. And just to give you an idea of the potential size of this industry, which is basically going to be AI robotics. That's basically the industry that's going to be created by Musk and Tesla. Morgan Stanley came out and said in the future there's going to be a need for 1 billion of these kind of Optimus AI robots. Now don't get me wrong, I don't mean Tesla's going to make all of these. There's going to be new companies cropping up, but each of these, if there's going to be a need for 1 billion robots in the future, it's estimated these robots are going to be around about $25,000 each. So that's a $25 trillion market. And Elon and Tesla are right at the forefront to basically create this industry and dominate it. So needless to say, keep your eye on Tesla at the moment, because when the announcement is made, money is going to pour into Tesla. In fact, money's pouring into Tesla right as we speak. Now here's where it gets interesting. As I said at the beginning of the video, Trump has a plan to completely reboot America's manufacturing industry, but he's got a big problem. There's only around about 16 million skilled workers who are capable of fulfilling his manufacturing plan, which isn't enough. If we compare it to China, which is the global, is the manufacturing global hub of the world, there's over 100 million skilled workers. So basically Trump is turning to AI to fulfill the amount of workers he needs in order to completely reinvigorate the US manufacturing industry. And this is why he's working closely with Elon Musk and Tesla to basically have AI robots in the factories to basically boost the workforce in order to basically fulfill his manufacturing plan. And this is why it is so exciting. This is huge, guys, and virtually no one is talking about it. In fact, I found this out from Jeff Brown of the Near Future Report, which is an AI stock newsletter service I follow. I found it out from him, and it is groundbreaking. No one is talking about it. And once the news gets out and all of this launches, the biggest gains are going to be gone. This is huge, guys. If we thought ChatGPT was huge, it's going to be nothing compared to when AI robotic industry really gets going, and is potentially only weeks or months away from being released to the world. And also the amazing thing about these robots is that they don't get tired, they don't get injured. They're more cost effective than paying a human, because if you pay a highly skilled worker, say $50,000 a year to do a job, and one of these robots only costs $25,000 a piece, that robot will pay for itself really quickly because they don't get sick, they can go around the clock apart from needing to recharge themselves, they don't have emotions, don't get injured, so they're just more efficient than humans. But also here's another good thing about this. There's still going to be a need for teams of highly skilled people to manage these robots. So basically it's going to create a new industry of highly skilled AI robotic sort of workers that are going to manage and look after these teams of robots to do the jobs in these factories, spanning cars, food, you name it. This is where these robots are going to be needed. And also it's expected in the future that once, industry, because this is where the need for these robots is going to happen in the beginning. It's going to be industry and corporations, factories. But eventually, once the element of scale kicks in and the price comes down to a more manageable level, they're going to be available for the domestic market. So we could potentially in the future, within the next 5, maybe 10 years, having robots in our homes, cooking, cleaning, doing the garden, babysitting, driving us around. This is huge. Absolute game changer. So keep your eyes peeled for back end of July, back end of August, for an announcement from Trump and Elon Musk about the rollout of Optimus AI robots that are going to be rolled out across American factories to reboot the US manufacturing industry. This is huge, and I can't believe more people aren't talking about it, because when this breaks, huge amounts of money is going to be pouring into the industries. Now, how can we profit off this before I wrap up the video? Obviously, Tesla is building this robot. Tesla stock is one. I'm not saying you go and rush out the picks I give you here. I'm not saying to go out and buy them. This is just do your own research, look into this a little more. So sorry, lost my thing of thought there. Obviously, Tesla stock is the sort of main one because of its building these robots, but it's already $1 trillion company. Down the line, if once this industry gets going, it's not out of the realms of possibility that Tesla could turn into a multi-trillion-dollar company. It could 3x, 5x its valuation from current levels, maybe even more, who knows. But there's better ways to play it. And the better ways to play it are looking to the small companies supplying the tech in order to run these robots. So we're talking chip makers and the sensors needed in order for this robot to learn and navigate its environment. So one such company is On Semiconductors, because they are supplying the advanced sensors that allow these robots to see. On's valuation is an absolute fraction of Tesla's. So once Tesla's stock goes up and more robots are being bought by companies, obviously that's going to bounce down into On Semiconductor. Picking this, the tech suppliers is a good way to play this industry, because a lot of these companies are only valued at under 100 billion, a lot of them, and the room for growth is huge. So on semiconductors is another way to play this. I'm not saying you go out and buy it, but just research it yourself. So that is what I've got for you. Keep your eye out for this, because AI robotics is going to be hitting our consciousness very, very soon, and it's going to change the world we live in. Plus, early investors, it could potentially create a lot of wealth for the people who invest early. Now, if you want to go more down this rabbit hole, I'll leave a link to a presentation that Jeff Brown just did. I'll leave that in the comments and description below. Also, if you want to join his near future report, which I've been a member of since 2022, it's a fantastic service. Jeff is one of the world's leading tech and AI stock research and tipping services. He's just released a report about this very opportunity. So if you want to learn more about it on a deeper level, highly suggest you check out the near future report. No pressure to do so, but if you want to go down a deeper rabbit hole on this subject, learn the 2 key stocks of how to play this. I'll leave a link in the comment description below where you can join. I do believe you get 60-day money back guarantee, so you can join risk-free for 60 days and read about all of this opportunity and get all of other Jeff's AI stock picks. Last thing I'll mention is I've actually got my own AI one-page stock brief, which gives you a snapshot of the AI industry and 3 of my favourite AI tech stocks. Completely free to download as a PDF. If you want that, I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can just enter your email and then download the PDF completely free to your laptop or phone. Anyway, that is what I've got for you. Hope you found this video useful and informative. If you've got any comments about the AI robotics and this new type of AI tech, leave a link in the comment description below. I'd love to hear your comments on this, and why not like and why not subscribe. Thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon.